I've unboxed and reviewed some real nice Popeye collectibles on this channel. But recently, I got to review these great looking Popeye dolls by Presents, a division of Hamilton Gifts. But in my research into these 1985 18-inch dolls, I found these 8-inch action figures from 1991 made by Presents, the rare Popeye and Olive Oil. I have never seen these before. I just discovered them about a few weeks ago. They're still in their little bags. The tape is wearing off. So let's take a look at Olive Oil first. The bag is very, very wrinkled. And you can see the tape is already very yellow. She's in great condition, but her head seems to lean to one side. Oh, here's Popeye. Very, very good condition. And I guess I could already take him out of the bag since the tape already came off. Let's go for it. Look at that. Man, he looks fantastic. His head's a little bit wobbly. Well, let's get Olive Oil out. The tape is still slightly connected there. And she looks great. She didn't look as good to me in that bag, but now out of the bag, she looks really, really nice. Oh, I don't like that. Ta-da! Now her ponytail's on top. All right, let's smell them. They smell fantastic. This smells really, really good. They smell like the rubber toys you throw in the bathtub. Now I stuck Popeye's head further down on his neck because, well, he's more than 8 inches tall this way. Looks a little more accurate this way, at least height-wise, compared to Olive Oil's head. He's got a real huge noggin on him. Just straight out that I want to point out before I forget, the Presents dolls, the 18-inch dolls, they omitted anything about spinach, except for the little card bio that came with the doll. That's the only place that mentions spinach. And right here, he's holding his spinach. Another thing is his corn pipe. I wish that it was removable so that you could put it in his mouth, because like, how is he gonna fight now? And since I'm already talking about Popeye, let's continue from head to toe. He, I think, has the same problem that the 18-inch doll had. The upper part of his head, I believe, is a little too long. If his hat just went down a little further on his forehead, like covering his forehead, I think it would look very, very cartoon accurate. You know exactly who this guy is. Look at that winky eye, those big old cheeks, big old nose, little ears. He's got one of his classic outfits on, and it's the same outfit from the 18-inch doll. And looking at his tattoo, it looks just like the one on the 18-inch doll. This is really, really nice. This was made 6 years later, but is very reminiscent to that 18-inch doll. And then on the back, you've got the legal stamp. I can't really make out what it says, but we do have this little card that tells us when he was made, by whom, and where. It's got some nice baggy pants and those brown shoes. The plastic, it feels like the same plastic that they used for the 18-inch dolls. He has articulation at the head all the way around, shoulders, up and all the way around, and waist for 4 points of articulation. Let's take a look at that spinach can. There's actually a lot of detail on it. It looks really, really nice. He's got his buttons on his shirt. I don't have to review Olive Oil, but I'm really having some fun with this guy. Popeye, born in Santa Monica, California, not too far away from me. Just that missing little detail, being able to take off his pipe, but you can't. Permanently on there. Oh, look, and his hat is movable. Look at that. Now he's got 5 points of articulation. Now if he wants to flirt with Olive Oil, he could turn that hat around and act real nice and smooth with her. And here's Olive Oil, who looks very, very sweet. Again, this is very reminiscent to the 1985 18-inch Olive Oil doll. Look at that smile, just like the doll. We already saw that the back of her head moves, so you could position her ponytail whichever way you want. Her head seems to lean to one side. Her upper body looks really nice. Looks just like the cartoon, and she's got the legal stamp right on her butt as well. Pretty blurry, but just the same as Popeye. She comes with the stamp right here telling you everything. And on the other side tells you she was born in New York City. Her skirt is nicely molded, but not fully painted. And she's also missing her socks. But her shoes look real nice, and she stands very, very nice. She's got articulation at the head all the way around, her arms all the way around, and her waist. 4 points of articulation, unless you're also counting her ponytail. Then that would be 5 points. I'm gonna talk about her likeness again. This is really, really nice. I mean, it's not super cartoon accurate, but you know exactly who it is. And her face looks very sweet. I love the way they still added in her little earrings, then her shirt. They are 8 inches tall, making them about an inch taller than most of my average newer action figures. But they are as tall as my Mego action figures. So now I have a place to display them with my Mego action figures. My final thoughts on these action figures. These were ahead of their time, as they were 8 inches tall, taller than the newer action figures. They have just enough articulation, especially to their arms, where you mostly need them for him to knock those guys out. Nicely made, look almost just like their cartoon counterpart, and as a Popeye fan, I'm very, very happy to own these. I really do hope you enjoyed this, and I really appreciate your support. Don't send me any money. I don't have any Patreon. If you could, please just hit that like, hit that subscribe, and maybe share. If you can check out, maybe click this video, or maybe even click whatever that is right here. What is that? How did it get here? Bye!